Hi, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Jackie.
And we're movie critics.
Jackie!
We just saw Mary Poppins Returns.
We did! And you guys, it was so good.
Okay,
did you love it?
I did love it. But I know you're gonna love it more than I did because Jackie's like a diehard Mary Poppins fan.
Die hard. I think it's one of my top 2 movies of all time. The other one is The Princess Bride. So I'm like hardcore fan. And so I was a little bit worried, I might be going into this with my hopes up a little too high. But they I don't want to say it's a remake because it's not a remake. It's a She Returns and the story continues. And I just feel like they did it so perfectly.
They did a really good job. It definitely was like super musical theater, cheesy and lots of dancing. Mm-hmm. But I mean, what would you expect from Mary Poppins?
It's a musical.
The costumes were really cool, which I really liked that.
And the
singing was good.
The singing was so good. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, I don't know how you say his name.
That's right.
He was so good as the Bert character, except his name was Jack. And Mary Poppins. Emily Blunt was #amaze. She was just the perfect updated version of Julie Andrews back in the day.
I will say you've probably seen Mary Poppins a million times more than I have.
Because
I haven't seen it since I was really young, so I wish I would have watched it before this.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I know the story, have heard the songs and love the songs, but I wish I would have watched it before this just to be super familiar with all the characters and stuff because the 2 kids from the original movie are grown up. And so it's kind of about that.
It is. It's a legit...
So I had to be wait, okay, who is that? Okay, yeah, I remember them, kind of thing. So I recommend watching the old one before you go see this one.
That's probably...
Even though everyone's familiar with it, just watch it.
Yeah, and since I know it so well, I picked up on everything, and they slid little things in there all the time that were throwbacks to the original.
That's another reason I probably didn't catch all those.
Yeah, and even parts of the music sometimes of just the background music, I was oh, they're throwing in a little step in time.
Yeah, it was different words, but you could tell one of them sounded like a spoonful of sugar. You could just kind of hear it, and then the last song kind of sounded like "Let's Go Fly a Kite."
Yes.
So really good, really good.
And it has such a good message of just be a kid and let the kids, just have fun being a kid, but also never grow up and just never stop finding the joy in things, and it's okay to be silly sometimes,
Yeah, and to not overthink things.
Not overthink, and things can go bad, but they'll, they can always turn around, and what do they say? Things can only go up from here. Yeah. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
There's so many...
There's nowhere to go but up.
That's right. Yeah, it was I was just Mary Poppins is #goals. I was she's always dressed perfectly. Her hair is always done perfectly. She always knows the perfect thing to say.
And she can fly.
She can fly. She's witty. She's a #lady who always knows exactly what to say.
Yeah.
I'm just I just want to be her, just like I did when I was a little kid. Yeah. So
perfect holiday movie to go see with the entire family. It's
super family
fun
friendly
for kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say
and it's
perfect for everyone.
Yeah, and it's entertaining, even if you're not into the original or whatever. It is a good family movie, entertaining.
You have to like musicals, but yes,
it is a musical. Oh, and I was gonna say I also loved how they did do some of the cartoon scenes in the original movies, and they did it not in a super CGI way. It felt
they kept it cartoon.
Yeah, it felt old school in a really cool way. It really looked more like how it looked back then, but obviously sharper sort of, but it wasn't just boom CGI, it's all computer animated. It was I don't really know how to describe it, but I really liked how they
just actual drawings,
the old school stuff.
Yeah, really Disney,
real drawings.
Disney.
Yes, actual drawings, true Disney. So yeah, it was so good. I loved it. It was so good, so good. So are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.